Oh my gosh, you guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to be talking and filming for you because it's been 7 months and that is way too long. I had so much fun filming for YouTube last year. I'm so sad that I stopped, but a lot of things happened. I don't know if you can tell, but I got a new apartment. That's one of the new things that happened. I also got a new job. Oh my gosh. All of those things, I have so much to say about those, but all those things will be in another video that I'm filming later. But this video is specifically going to be my 2025 recap. I want to start doing these yearly because a lot of things are starting to come to life for me. A lot of things that have been on my vision board for quite literally years are coming to life. They're coming to fruition. They're getting started, and I'm just really excited for my future. Today we're going to be doing a 2025 recap. I'm going to be breaking down my 2025 vision board, breaking it down, telling you what it meant, if it came true, all the things. So let's get into it. I think I'm going to look at it on my phone. I'll put a picture of my entire 2025 vision board right here, but I'm also going to put the pictures of the things specifically that I'm talking about so you can see it directly, and there's gonna be a lot of detail to a lot of this. So let's start off with my top left corner, the picture of the white vlogging camera. This was a new picture that I put on my vision board, just the camera specifically, I think. Hold on, let me go on to Canva. Do I have my, I don't think I have my vision board from last year because that's not Canva. Oh shit, I deleted Canva for storage space. Okay, let me log on to my computer and see if I can find last year's vision board. I should have done this before to prepare for the video, but give me a sec. Okay, it looks like I don't have my one from last year because I just used the same template and put new pictures for each year. But either way, I know for a fact that I have had a camera, a vlogging camera, and like YouTube. That's what this means. And I literally, down to the color of the camera, got the white camera. I bought it in February of last year. And when I was creating my vision board for 2025, one of my main goals, literally the only big main goal I had for 2025 was to start YouTube. YouTube was on my vision board for at least the last 2 years, and I didn't do anything about it in 2024. And then in 2025, I knew I had my cruise coming up. I was like, that is the perfect excuse and the perfect reason, the perfect video to launch my YouTube career, because it's gonna be so cool. I'm going on a trip, it's gonna be pretty, aesthetic, tropical, all the things. And so I bought my camera in February of last year, down to the color. It matches perfectly. She's white, she's perfect, she's beautiful. This camera was only $800. I got it off Amazon, so I got it really quick. It's the Sony ZV-1F, if I'm saying those like letters correctly. I'll definitely link it down below because I 10 out of 10 recommend. It's easy to use. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. It doesn't come with a tripod. The stand's only like this big. That's the only negative thing, but like literally it's perfect to like hold and like take with you on the go. Like, I love everything about it, so I'll link it down below for you guys. But yeah, that's the first and main thing that I put on my vision board for 2025 because that was basically the only thing I wanted to accomplish, and I'm literally so proud of myself for doing it and going through with it. Anyways, yeah, we got starting YouTube, finally starting my YouTube channel, checked off the bucket list and the vision board for 2025, so I'm really proud of that. Down below that is a picture of a desktop, and that just signifies YouTube as well. And then the content creator box, when I put that on there, that went into me doing YouTube as well. But by that, I also meant like I wanted to make content creation my full-time job in 2025. But that didn't come to life. I had a mentee be in the middle of the year, and you know, the money just wasn't coming in. Not because there isn't money to be made, obviously. I'm just the worst content creator in the world, and I'm not consistent, and I get burnt out a lot. Like, I just haven't been doing it enough to find my rhythm, to keep up with it consistently, and to have that money consistently coming in. So that's why I ended up having to look for a job and getting a full-time job. But that's okay. That's okay. So this one didn't really come true, but I'm gonna try to make it come true this year, okay? And I'm actually, you guys, I probably should have said this. I'm keeping the same vision board. I did not make a new one because, one, I really like this. And like I said, a lot of this came true, like it came to fruition. It didn't like fully come true to the extent that I put it on my vision board for, if that makes sense. I'm gonna add a few things this weekend while I'm snowed in because a huge snowstorm is about to hit. So I'm hoping in the next couple days I can tweak this a little bit, but it's basically gonna be the same for 2026. But moving on, I have a handful of cash on my vision board. This has been on my vision board for years, at least 3 years. This one's been on there forever just because I think it's really cutesy and aesthetic. But it basically just signifies I want to make a crap ton of money. To be completely honest, it doesn't matter how I make that money, but I want to make a crap ton of money. So that just is there as a reminder to get the motherfucking bag. Next, I have a plane in the top right corner, and this was basically just to signify travel. I did envision myself traveling a whole lot more last year, but that didn't really come to life. Same with the one below it with the girl sitting at the airport. I just really thought I would travel and make it a goal. You know what? I know what it's from. I had really niched down on my vision board for 2025 and what kind of content I was going to put out, which was lifestyle, obviously, but mostly I wanted to niche down into fashion and travel content. So style guides and style guides for like specific occasions and destinations. That's still to this day what I want to niche down in my content. Shoe picture and the girl sipping wine in a cutesy little outfit, that's also what those two pictures signified, was me niching down into my content into fashion. Then above the shoe picture, we have a very decked out, colorful Bible. Once again, this picture was on my vision board for quite a few years, and up until last year, I had not touched a Bible in, I couldn't even tell you how long. Like 8 years, because 7 or 8 years, because that was the last time I went to church 7 or 8 years ago. Dead ass, you guys. It had been that long, which is absolutely not okay. I'm getting hot. Not going to church for that long is not okay, and I never want that to happen again. So I put the Bible dead center on my vision board to make sure of it, and I'm so proud of myself because not only did I read my Bible a lot, I studied my Bible, and I grew my relationship closer to God last year, and that's what that picture signifies. And I'm so proud of myself because this is another one of the things that I accomplished. It's nowhere near where I want it to be, so I'm going to keep it on there for 2026, but that's what that signifies. Let's see. Next, okay, let's just go straight down to the bottom left picture, which is a picture of an apartment, which once again, this is one of the images that has been on my vision board for literal years. And it's so funny because I literally got my dream cream couch just like that picture. I would have loved a big view, a beautiful view like that with like floor to ceiling windows, but your girl can't afford that, maybe one day. But I find it really cool that that picture signifies me getting my own place, which I did, period. And then I find it so funny that the couch is exactly the couch that I got. And I knew I wanted that beautiful cream colored couch, and I'll show you the apartment, don't worry, but like the cabinets are white, there's gold hardware, like it's literally beautiful, and that's why I got this place. And I just find it so funny because it's like what I envisioned. It's smaller than I wanted, that's all I can afford, you know, but it's literally to a T everything that I wanted in an apartment. And I'm just so excited to make this place a home and to get settled and to give you guys all of the content that I possibly can in this place. I'm so excited. So let's move on to the PR pictures. I have Skims and Road on my 2025 vision board, and those were to signify me getting the sickest PR possible, and honestly just like PR in general. Beginning of last year, I was getting a decent amount of PR. I posted one really big PR haul, but those pictures signify that I want PR from my dream brands, and obviously Skims and Road would be a dream brands to get PR from. It's like the end goal, but that's what those two pictures signify. We started off good in 2025 with that one, but we didn't really get much after that. Next, these two kind of go together. The last two things on my vision board are, well, actually 3 pictures. It's the picture of the girl in the workout set, it's the healthy food picture, and then a little picture that says discipline and consistency. This is typically always on my vision board, and it's to remind me to actually have consistency in the gym, because I don't know how to do that. I literally do not know how to consistently go to the gym. I'll go for like a couple weeks and then I'll stop. I'll go for a couple months and then I'll stop. I'll go for like a couple days and then I'll stop. But at some point I always stop and it's so fucking annoying. Usually in the winter, I'm really good at being consistent and getting healthy, eating healthy, all the things. And then summer hits. I'm super skinny in the winter and then summer hits. The fun starts. I start going out more. I start drinking more. I start like eating bad because I'm having so much fun and just I don't have that discipline. It happens every single time and I am not going to do that this year. I mean, as with most of the stuff on here, I accomplished a lot of the stuff on this vision board in the beginning of the year. But then in the middle of the year, I had my meant to be and everything went downhill. I think we can take this and we can take where we left off and start new for 2026. I am so proud of myself for accomplishing what I did as much as I did. And I just can't wait to bring every single one of these pictures to life to the fullest extent of what I put them on here for. I can't wait to make it all happen in 2026. Well, hello you guys. It's been a week. If you can't tell, I'm literally in a whole new outfit. I started filming my 2026 goals for you guys and then my camera died. And then in that moment, I realized I don't have a camera battery charger in this apartment. And I was like, that's weird. So I continued to spiral because I was like, if it's not here, where is it? So I had to buy a new one. I just got it yesterday and I've been charging my camera battery. And now I am ready to finish this video once and for all. And let's talk about my 2026 goals. Finished my vision board. I'm so excited. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. Like I said, for 2025, we're keeping a lot of what was on that one on this one. And if you see me looking this way, it's because I have it on my desktop right here, so I don't have to keep like looking at my phone. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's start with the top left. I am committed to consistent content creation. This is a quote that I found on Pinterest and I was like, boom, that is the quote of the year. I am committed to content creation, consistent content creation. I'm sorry, keyword consistent, because your girl is anything but that and it's so annoying. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of my own shit. So we are committing to content creation this year, mostly on TikTok. I already have a plan for my videos on YouTube for the next 6 months. I'm so excited. But really I need to get my shit together on TikTok because that's the app that pays me. Like, girl, why are you not being consistent on the app that pays you? Like, be so fucking for real. So we're gonna work on that this year. And then I get rich doing what I love. Explains itself. I'm gonna get rich this year doing what I love. And what I love is, let's bump up to the top right corner. Travel blogging, the picture of this cutesy little tropical outfit, and the airplane. All of these go together. Travel blogging. This was one of my main goals for last year and I never went through with it because I can't figure out what I want to name my blog. That stops me every single time I start this. This is so funny, you guys, and I have it right here. I've always wanted to start a travel blog. I shit you not, and this is proof that I'm going to show you right here. Back in 2018, I was a flight attendant, if you didn't know. I was only a flight attendant for a year, but I have always loved traveling. And so when I got my dream job as a flight attendant, I got this little book, literally wrote out everywhere I wanted to go, all of the places that I wanted to see, my travel bucket list, and the ones colored in, I checked off and I went. I have all of these places I want to see. Like, this is full of just all of my hopes and my dreams and everything I wanted to accomplish with traveling, because quite literally traveling is my #1 passion. You guys, I literally have the home pages and what's going to be on each page in this video. It literally says website. I was going to create a travel blog, a website with all of my travel, my lifestyle, the job, on how to become a flight attendant, like literally all the things. It's all right here as proof that this has always been a huge goal of mine. And like I said, I literally tried to start it last year because this was my #1 thing I wanted to accomplish last year. And I always stopped because I couldn't think of what I wanted the name to be. So if you have any suggestions, drop them down below. I really like In the Air with Erin. I think that's really cute. So we might go with that, but please be my guest or drop down what you think my blog should be called. And then right below it, we have your YouTube partner and YouTube monetization eligibility. This year, I am determined to get monetized on YouTube. And I'm so excited for this goal because I'm having so much fun creating YouTubes. Like, I'm so happy I started this last year because it has just become such a fun hobby for me. Like, literally, I love content creation and I am dying to make it my full-time job. Here's hoping that we can get monetized on YouTube, and I don't know, that's one of the main goals this year. So that's what those mean. Road and Skims, we're keeping that on there because one of my goals is to get really cool PR. It's literally written right here on my little 2026 vision board list. Lots of cool PR. Second to last one. So that's a goal. We're keeping those on there. And then right next to it, we still have the camera symbolizing YouTube. And then above that, we have the healthy food and the girl working out. And we are keeping the discipline and consistency because I still want to get disciplined and be consistent with my healthy lifestyle. Okay, above that, I skipped over this, but we still have the hand and the money. And that is basically signifying, is signifying even a word? I know I said that a lot in the first half of this video. Literally, is that even a word? Someone let me know. Symbolizes, that's what, signifying is not a word, symbolizes. That symbolizes me getting that bag on social media this year. And I'm hoping, we're hoping to at least at a minimum match whatever I make at my 9 to 5 with social media money this year. I want that to be like an accumulation of everything, like to know it, Amazon, my affiliate links, YouTube, TikTok, brand deals, UGC, like whatever I can make through social media. I want it to be at least what I make. I want to match what I make at my 9 to 5. I don't know what that is because I get paid hourly and I've only been there 7 months, but I'll do the math and that's what that's for. Keeping the Bible, obviously. I have only read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, so I obviously need to read the rest of my Bible. Hopefully I can finish that this year, but that's always going to be on my vision board because I'm always going to want to grow my relationship with God every day. And I think that's everything. Oh wait, pause. That's not everything. I didn't even tell you the craziest part. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have palm trees in the bottom left corner of my vision board. That symbolizes, hopefully this time next year, I am living in Florida. Like dead ass, I want to be living in Florida this time next year. A thought that popped into my head and then it got laid on my heart and I'm like, you know what? That sounds like a really good idea. Like that's reasonable. Like I think I want to move to Florida. I was in the military and I lived damn near 10 years of my life, all of my 20s in North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina to be exact, which is really close to Wilmington, North Carolina. I lived by the beach before, but North Carolina, it still gets cold and it still snows, which I'm obviously trying to avoid. So I'm hoping to go further south. I'm hoping to move to Florida, not Miami, anywhere but Miami, just because that's insanely expensive for what? Hopefully this time next year I'm living in Florida. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see in the next video. But that's on my vision board because I want that to happen. Did I hit everything? Start a fashion and travel blog, check, that's on there. Get monetized on YouTube, check, that's on there. Be consistent with my content on all platforms, check. I don't think I went into depth on that. So I wanna hit at least 50K on TikTok. I wanna hit 10K on Instagram. And I think I want 5,000 subscribers on here. I think that's a good, solid first goal for YouTube. I think with that many subscribers, I could very well get monetized. I don't know, but that's what I put on here. So we're gonna shoot for that, okay? Read my Bible more, live a consistent, healthy lifestyle, get lots of cool PR, and then move to Florida eventually, but hopefully in a year. Hit all the check marks. We got the vision board done. She's cutesy, she's aesthetic, she's perfect. I always put my yearly vision board as my phone background and it stays like that. And I also put it as my computer background. So I'm always looking at it and I never forget my goals and what I want to achieve. That concludes my 2025 yearly recap and all of my 2026 goals. I think this is so fun, you guys. I can't wait to watch back this video in 1 year and see what all I've accomplished and how much I've achieved. I'm literally so excited. But thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. All of my social handles will be linked below and I will see you in the next video.